So let's discuss this case about the man. Let's discuss this case about the man who killed a dog. What is your opinion about this?
In my opinion, I disagree with the murder because animals also have lives like human being, and if he want to punish the animals, he could have done something other than killing animals.
Yes, something less severe, like maybe hit the animal or something like that. Clearly he expressed his anger in a very nasty and cruel way.
Yes.
What do you think should be the punishment for this crime?
For the man?
Yes.
I think he deserved 10 years in jail and things like that, because it's cruel, it's unacceptable.
I agree with your sentiment, but I don't think the courts will support a 10-year jail sentence for killing an animal, even though it is a reprehensible act. Does the legal procedure in Thailand have any action against people who are cruel to animals?
I'm not sure if we have the law that responsible for the animals, but or maybe we have, but it's not strong enough to
deter people.
Yeah.
Not strong enough to deter people. So what you mean is that people are not afraid of the law, so they will do what they want with animals.
Yes.
What does Buddhism say about how we should treat animals?
Right.
Yes.
As a Buddhist,
are you a Buddhist?
Yes.
Buddhist, okay.
And we've been taught that we should treat animals, no matter what kind of animals it is, we should treat them like things that have life, and they should be treated the same way as the human.
Well, I think that's going too far. I think most people are not going to agree that we treat animals exactly the same way as we treat humans, because the reality is most people eat animals. But I think your point is that we should try to be kind to animals and not cruel. So even if we eat animals, we should kill them in a humane way,
Yes.
not with cruelty. And we should respect the fact that they are providing us with food. So are you an animal eater? Do you eat meat?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
And me too. I also like to eat meat. I think everybody here eats meat. Is that correct? So what is your favorite meat?
Chicken.
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 Have you ever killed a chicken?
Never.
No, me neither. I think most of us buy our chicken in the supermarket or in the market where it has already been killed. So we don't have much knowledge of how the animals are killed, and we are probably grateful for that. So what are you studying at Kasetsad?
Humanity English major.
That's why you have such excellent English. I often get students interview me in the park here, but rarely do they have good English. I'm an English teacher, so I'm always interested in speaking with students and finding out about their experience with English. So why did you decide to take English as your major?
Because first of all, I love English language, and I just want to travel around the world, and as English is the main language that is spoken by many countries, so it's good for me to be able to speak English. It's easy to travel around the world.
Yes, of course. English is the world language, so you will be able to travel anywhere you like and be able to communicate quite well. What age were you when you started studying English?
What age?
Yes.
3 years old, I think.
3 years old.
Yeah, like starting from the alphabet. 3 year old.
Was that in kindergarten or was that with a private teacher?
And then normal school.
I think we call that kindergarten for very young children.
Yes.
So in Thailand you start school at 3 years of age.
Yes.
That's very young. So how old are you now?
21.
So you've been studying for 18 years.
I'm still not good at it.
No, actually you have excellent grammar. Grammar is usually the litmus test for quality English speaking. Do you understand that? Litmus test for quality English?
Yes.
Can you explain what litmus test means?
It's sort of like some people can speak English, but word by word, like if to be honest, like if the uneducated people might say it grammatically wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, but if you study in more details about English and you have the better grammar and you can speak it more formal.
More formally.
Formally, yeah.
Yes, that's correct. What I meant by the litmus test is the litmus test is an expression, but it comes from science. It's a test you do with a piece of paper to show the presence of a chemical. So we use this expression in English to show that something can be proved or not proved. So I said to you the litmus test for quality English is good grammar. So the fact that you have good grammar proves that you have a good level of English. So there are 5 pretty girls in this group. You have the best English, yes?
As well.
It's very noisy here today. What is that guy shouting about? Can you hear?
I don't know. I've just arrived 5 minutes ago, like before you, and we are doing the interview, and it's very annoying.
We don't normally have this in the park. I live here and I come here every day.
It's my first time here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think because it's a Sunday, they have some special celebration. But usually it's very quiet here. So how many people have you spoken with already?
Around 10.
And was it quite unanimous that people disagreed with the behavior of the man attacking the dog? Do you think there's any difference in the way Westerners and Asians will interpret this case?
I think that is different, because I've searched for this case in Facebook and I read the comments. There's a controversy among the Thai people. Some of them think it's okay to kill the dog because it's a stray dog, and as you see in the case, the dog harmed the chicken rice vendor first, so the dog deserves to be killed. Yeah.
Well, I think I can see the logic behind rounding up stray dogs and maybe using them as food. But that's not a cruel thing to do. That's what we ordinarily do with other animals for food. But that's quite different from someone attacking an animal because they're angry and they want to cause the animal pain. I think in Asia people have a much wider consumption of different kinds of animal and parts of the animal, especially in China, for example. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think if you eat all of the animal, you eat the pig's trotters and the chicken feet and the eyes, I think this is showing that you're valuing the animal that you have killed and are making full use of its body. So that's about 10 minutes now. I think that's enough. So let me say thank you to you.
Thank you.
No problem.
No
You're
problem.
glad to help.
I'm very glad to help.
Thank you very much.